All right, folks, it is Thursday morning, and if you remember the last video, we went to Goodwill and I picked out some books, and I'm like, oh, this is number 1 through 5 and number 9. The one that I decided was number 9 was number 2. So I have 1 through 6, but not number 2. I don't know what I was looking at, what I was thinking. I wasn't paying enough attention or something, but I left the book behind in the middle. Now, I'm hoping that somebody didn't grab just the number 2 book in that series, because it's not worth very much. And it's still there, and then it'll complete my series. Otherwise, I have kind of worthless books because I made a mistake. I had some running around to do today, and I thought, well, I might as well go back to Goodwill, see if that book's still there, see if there's anything else to make money on while I'm running my other errands. And this time I remembered to make the donation of the crap I had in the back before I went in. So I have a 10% off coupon. I can use it any time, but I have one to use and I have it on me today. So hopefully we find some good stuff and I can get a discount on it. I have some new clothes coming out, but I just saw this and I like it. And it seems to be in the section that is my size. Izod 2XL. Oh, we'll put it on the cart. Hi. That's unique. Yeah, it's probably too small. And it's cheap. So is my book still here? It's not going to stick out quite the same. It isn't in the same spot. The Firm, Killer Joe, Mongol. Nothing super exciting. Those are great shoes. Gold platform shoes. I mean, they're cheap Amazon ones, but if you needed them for a costume, those are crazy. These are vaguely interesting, at least as I'm approaching them. That's John Krasinski, Thanos, and John Cena. So those are $1 a piece, I think. That's Jim from The Office being hugged by Thanos. What else is good? It's weird that there's a juicer over here. Hamilton Beach. I doubt that that's a parts one, but we'll look it up. Oh, this is kind of gross, but it's Cuisinart juicer. Let's see. It is part number CCJ500. That definitely says Rothy's on it. Never actually found a pair of Rothy's for $11. So all of these are $11 a pair. Chacos and 2 pairs of Rothy's. That seems like a pretty good price, but I'm going to comp them because I don't want to be buying based on last year's comps. I have seen these do well before, Menards. When you work for Menards, they used to send you this kind of stuff in the mail. I don't know if they still do, but sometimes it can go up in value because it's not something everybody gets. And this is what I was just talking about on the video the other day. Like that handle, concentric rings, lid, $5. This is not marked as Revereware, but it is a Revereware double boiler top. And then they have a bunch of copper bottoms, but there aren't any more lids. I don't think that looks bigger than any of these. Revereware does come in not copper bottom, so we're gonna skip that one. This has a nice, fairly clean copper bottom and it's $2.99. I'll make sure they don't have a lid for it. This one has a really dirty copper bottom and it's $3.99, so we may end up skipping one this one too, and then this at $4.99 I think is almost certainly a pickup with the lid and the rarer like strainer base. Hi baby. Salt and pepper shakers in here. Make sure there aren't any that are like mushroom flavored. I don't see anything interesting. Just trying stuff you don't know what it is. $2.99. This is a next mug by Next Bloom. There are only 2 listed with the heater base, so they sell without the heater base, and they sell for $50 and $60 a piece, which is pretty crazy for a coffee mug. I have some interesting looking hats. I don't know what this is. I'll look into that a little further. How much is it? $5? Probably not. Supergirl of some sort. No. I think the rest of these hats are a big nothing. Here she comes with another one. Is this Fry, like as in the boot company? Fry? I've never seen that before. $5.49. I don't know, I should probably look into it. Well, this is all we're getting: the hat, revealer, the A-frame, the cup, and then this box is to keep. So we finished at Goodwill, and now we're checking out Helping Hands. This store is really hit or miss. Sometimes I find some really good stuff, and sometimes I find nothing at all. So far we have this that's 25 cents, and I think Asher will like that. And then these 3 shirts are $2.50 a piece. So this camera would be pretty good, especially at $1, except for that. So we ended up with only the sweatshirts. This one was $3. It's on the Lee tag. Made in the US, so it's definitely vintage. And then this one, anything with any amount of pink on it is half price. So this one was $1.50 because the fire is kind of pink. And then this one has a pig and whatever the crap that zombie is in the corner. This one is neat. It says hamware. And it's actually on a hamware tag. So that one is neat, vintage, and it was $1.50 because the pigs are pink. One size fits all. Why do clothes say one size fits all? That's probably a men's medium. So we are at the crappy Goodwill, but it has the best thumbnails. So let's take Ruby in here with us and see what we can find. And they have their glasses better laid out here, so you can just kind of tell what's there, but what's there seems to be nothing. And at this store, men's clothes are down to just the 2 racks. Men's tops, anyway. So they are out of carts, so I'm having to carry Ruby in her car seat around. This is $5. It's 2X Disney 100 Mickey Mouse long sleeve t-shirt. These boxer shorts are festive, made in El Salvador, so they're not medium for $4. I think I'm gonna leave those. If they were made in the US, I'd probably pick them up. This I do well with. It's like $12 plus shipping most of the time. I think I'm gonna leave it here because my hands are too full. Well, how about some toys? There really isn't a lot in the way of toys. But they actually have somewhere behind us here, which this didn't used to be toys. Still not seeing anything interesting. Don't Wake Daddy can do well if you get the old one, but this is a 2011 reissue. Travel Scrabble. Don't need a baby dinosaur, do you? So there's a stapler for $7, but then there's a bunch of staplers over here too. You just don't normally see that many kind of industrial staplers all at once. That looks like a toolbox full of tools. And there's a signed football. Peoria Pirates. I wonder if that's worth anything. $3? Those are big, old, like really large scale. Cougar. So this ended up being $3.99 for a bunch of really large scale Cougar brand, which I've never heard of, but seems to sell really high. And it's obviously incomplete, but it's definitely worth the $4. I'm gonna take this on the chance that it's worth something. I'm really glad the boys aren't here to see this for 15 bucks, Caleb and Evelyn especially. So I guess not the boys, but. All right, guys, well, sales have slumped off a little bit, so I'm not gonna do what solds for today. Tomorrow we should have 10 or 15 because I'll be shipping all of that stuff. Thanks for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, following, clicking the bell, all of the things that you do. We'll see you on the next one.